This is my other grandma's house. I really call her Momo. So, the bathroom over there has a, I can't film, but I just filmed the toilet. It had a 2016 Aquasource Henshaw, the ones that I'm not really a fan of. And yes, I don't have a shirt on. So this is the bathroom I could film, because I sleep in that room. But this is a guest bathroom. Has a pretty cool lock. An old-fashioned, the way I always thought you just push that to lock. You push that and turn it right. Oop. You do that. Locked. So this is interesting. You got one room with a sink and a closet with all your towels and everything. And that room has the toilet and the tub. So the sink, oh, it's an old American standard. It's the original too. It has the Gothic logo on it. It's the original. It's actually an original faucet too. Could tell it's old too. No telling, this may be the original actually sink. I can't tell the date underneath it. I can't tell the date. But that is cool. The faucet's by American standard. Oh. And yes, the toilet did get replaced. It was probably either a 60s or 80s. It was probably an older American Standard Cadet or Compact. These are one of them I have in my collection. I think it's a mediocre, decent toilet. It performs well, but I still hate that it replaced the vintage toilet though. It's exactly like mine, kind of like one of those Doramio toilets, I think, kind of like Virginia Toilets and Restroom Tours had. Because it has the exact same trap, because it has that little space underneath the bottom of the trapway. And the trapway's identical. But this is the original tank for it. Mine came with the Home Depot value tank, and I thought it was a Home Depot value toilet. But no. Just a cheap Mexican front flusher. Who knows? This could have actually been. See that name right there? That could be the brand right there. But I don't think so. So it's got a bunch of bubbles because it uses a lot of blue stuff, but I think the handle's original. The fill valve I think is original because it's made in Mexico. I think it may be a Coast Foundry fill valve. Can't really see the flapper, but I think it may have all original parts because the flapper is a non-water saver. So if you can see the date, you can't really see the date. But if it'll focus, it was made in December 10th of 2011. But this is not an Orion. I don't think it is. If it would be an Orion, it would have a faint logo, but I don't see a logo. But there's the date there on the tank lid. The lid says December 20th. But the tank here said it may be 2000. It may have been made in December 18th, but the tank lid said it was made on December 20th, so no telling it could have been made close before. It was made close before Christmas too. And as you can see, this bathroom is Charmin. See, I don't think it's original because the bolt caps aren't the screws aren't rusted. Besides these. And yeah, there's the trapway. But I use this toilet every time I come here and it seems to do good on normal use. For a cheap Mexican toilet like this, it surprisingly do quite well. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got 5 front flusher jets. And the rim holes are actually poked pretty well. So, let's give y'all a flush. And the flushes, it just flushes like your typical front flusher. Let's see something real quick. Let's see if we could take 5 feet of Charmin. If this toilet can't, well, it's Charmin. It'll be sad if this toilet can't take it. But if it clogs, it's Charmin, I understand. And here's the bathtub also, I'll get to that after. It did great. I'll be right back. So yeah, I had to do something, but this toilet's pretty good. It took it at least with Charmin. Now I'm going to the tub. Yep. This blue is at least the exact same color as my American Standard Cadet from 1966. And I can honestly tell you that that is original. Oh yeah, it is. It says American Standard once again there. Camera focus good there. Faucet's original. And it was made in the US too. Lift for shower made USA. Oh yeah, you could tell that drain's original. That too. And that's how you, I'm gonna lock that. Here we go. Pure awesomeness, man. That's just pure awesomeness, man. This old tub is still working, including that shower head's working pretty well. But it's still, I still think it's decent, but it's still sad to see that this toilet does not belong here. The toilet that came with this is what belongs here. And actually the toilet that came from here was actually used for a planter. But originally, it's been gone for a long time now. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna do some separate clips about it doing tests. Alright, it's the same toilet. So, that's for another video. Let's start off with 15 feet of 5 feet, 10 or 15 feet of Charmin. This is the beginning, so here we go. I did great. Alright, this is the same amount that I've been doing all over, but now it's in just single squares. So it should obviously take it a lot easier. They're all separate, but I'm just putting them in a handful. Alright, here we go. Did great. Alright, this is the overfill tank test. Here we go. Alright, here is the borings test and how much it leaves in the bowl. So I took some Charmin, put it around the bowl, so see if the rinse will take it, and I put like a little bit of TP, and that's for another video too. So here we go. Okay, it left that toilet paper. I'm gonna see if it could take in another flush. If you kind of see whenever I did the side flush, it seemed like this part of the rim, that part didn't get a lot of borings. It did. It took 2 flushes, so I considered it a half pass. But that side needs a little bit better borings though. Alright. Always same toilet. Now it's time for 25 feet. Look how thick that is. Like, look. That's Charmin. I see a label. That's why I hate Charmin. This toilet does good on normal use. So if this toilet fails 25, it's Charmin. And I may leave it out the bowl too. This time I'm really gonna have to hold the handle. So I will not be surprised if it fails. And looks like it's not turned out away, but this control stops is locked. But there's a shower and tub you want to know. Looks like it's the original post too, but 25 feet, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I hate Charmin. This thing. It's jammed in the trap. I'll be right back when it's full. Alright, let's see if it can manage to unclog itself on 25 feet of Charmin. Let's see how it does on 35. Okay, this is gonna go. I already know how this is gonna do. This is gonna fail. But 35 feet of Charmin. It's probably gonna tap out here. But like always, I'm gonna help it to see if it manages to take it. Let's see. I closed the handle too soon. Alright. See how it does again. And if you guys want to know, this thing does not have even a Fainit logo. Doesn't even have a brand anywhere. I can't even see a Faint logo. See, it's probably a replacement because look, the bolts aren't even rusted, so. Well, they're starting to rust, but. Alright, let's see if this toilet can even take 35 feet. I will understand I'll fail, and yes, I technically used the whole roll on this test. Nope. Nope. That's sad. Couldn't take 35. Yep, this just show you how much. If that would probably been a single ply, it would have at least took 25 feet. I'm gonna wait for the tank to fill up. Yeah, this toilet is just, it's not the toilet's fault, it's the toilet paper fault, considering how thick it is, but like, alright. I still think it's decent though.